Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options in your morning market preparation video for July 12th, 2017. Well, my goodness, yesterday we had a news-driven whipsaw and that actually got kind of severe there for just a little bit, and then we whipped right back on. It was news on the release of Trump Jr.'s emails or something. Everyone thought that, I guess they thought there was going to be a smoking gun in there or something on the Russia probe, but clearly it turns out not to be the case. Now, this morning, we're getting a little bit of a pop up. Right now, the futures are pushing higher, but I want everyone to recognize the fact that we are pushing right into the same resistance that has held us down. Okay, all this time. So be careful. Ahead of, Janet Yellen speaking and all of that, this kind of smacks to me of, the classic pump and dump. The market makers and everybody push the market up, trying to whip up a bunch of emotion prior to the market opening to get folks to jump and to buy. But what's actually happening is they're selling to you in that morning move, and we end up pushing back down. And I don't know if that's going to happen here. I'm just saying it's the classic setup for that. So be real careful about chasing into this market this morning. I'm going to stand aside at least probably for 30 minutes before making any new decisions to make sure this pre-market that we're seeing right now, suggesting a 38-point move up in the Dow, is actually supported by buyers. So I will wait and watch on that. I don't have to rush in or chase this, just in case they decide to drag it right back down after the open. So watch those resistance levels. And remember, if we crack through here, we've tried twice here, 3 times over here, trying to crack through there. And if we look at all of these different places where we've attempted, there's a lot of evidence here that that's a fairly strong resistance area. Also keep in mind that if we do get through that, we still have more resistance to deal with. So it's not over just yet. Okay. Now I want to see this break out. I want to see this get going. But remember, it's only the diamonds that's looking this strong. Only the diamonds. If we take a look at the SPY, the SPY is downtrending. Our prices have been declining. We have failed a longer term price trend. We have failed through that, and we're testing it as resistance. We're also underneath all of this price resistance here, all of this price resistance here. So anything in here would be suspect. Now, I know a lot of people look at a candle pattern like that, and the first thing they think is hammer. But remember, hammers need to be placed at the bottom of a price pattern to be really valid. They need to be pushing down, and then that hammer gets drawn at the bottom of the price pattern, not on a light volume rally. As a matter of fact, a lot of people would look at that at the setting right at price resistance as a hanging man pattern or a bearish pattern. So don't jump on that pattern until we actually see true buyers stepping in and we start seeing some of these resistance levels break. Okay. Now, there are a lot of good charts. There's no question about it. There's a lot of good charts, both bullish and potential bearish or short trades setting up right now. So we've got that contradiction back and forth. Here again, on IWM, we've remained underneath this resistance. We've tried to get out of here, and right now we haven't been able to do that. IWM is gapping up again toward that area, the perfect place for the pump and dump. So watch that carefully. And remember, if we get through there, we still have this major top that has the double top or bearish M pattern that we have to get through. So there's no need to rush to this. Okay? No need to rush. There's a lot of work that has to be done yet. And if we look at the Qs, which is, the weakest index, the Qs has more problems going on with it. And that is this rally back is creating the classic blue ice failure pattern. Okay, we fail through the 50, rally back toward that 50. We would look for a failure pattern right in here, right underneath price resistance, right at downtrend, right where we would expect to find it. Remember, Qs are currently in a downtrend. This is nothing more than a rally back to test resistance at this point. So be careful, okay? Now, again, there are quite a few good charts to look at. So I will be looking for trades today, but I'm going to stand aside at least for 30 minutes. I'm going to let this market settle in. I want to make sure that this pump up in the morning is actually supported by real buyers and before I make any trade decisions. So we're currently in some very, very good trades, okay? And this move up this morning is going to help those positions. And so we're looking pretty good on those. Let's stick with our positions. Let's stick with those trades. And we'll be probably making some decisions here soon on a couple of those, okay? Let's see. If this is the first time you have seen one of these videos, please do me a favor and click on that subscribe button on YouTube and the follow button on Facebook. This is something I do every day, so I put it out for everyone to kind of help prepare them for the day. If you want to have access to that on a regular basis, just click that subscribe and follow button so that you'll get notified every day when I post this information. Okay, everyone. I wish everyone great profits. In fact, I hope for the bulls to be strong today. I hope for them to show some strength and finally break us out of this area. I'm just going to wait and make sure that they can prove that they can do that before I jump in. And Right Way Options members, we will be at regular time today for our daily 2-hour class, and hopefully we'll find a little bit more activity going on. So everyone have a great day. I wish you great profits, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care, everyone.